KUGAN CASSIUS here with Barry Hearn. Barry, every time I interview after a Joshua fight, I don't know if you always know what you're saying, because I think sometimes you get carried away with the occasion and everyone goes, oh, what is it, Barry Hearn, when you say like, Joshua's this and that, but before the fight now, thoughts on the fight?
To be honest with you, you can talk to me before the fight or after the fight or during the fight, I'm going to say exactly the same thing. I mean, again, this is another spectacular occasion, isn't it? I mean, here we are in the middle of Covent Garden for a boxing weigh, and just as another illustration of how boxing's changed over the last few years. These are shows in themselves, and the fact of life is, I've got an opinion, the same as everybody else is entitled to their opinion. My opinion is that Anthony Joshua is the #1 heavyweight in the world. I don't expect people to agree with me. I don't really care whether they do or not. But after 35 years, I know a little tiny bit about it. So I believe in myself, and I have confidence in myself, and I have confidence in Joshua to deliver. We'll wait and see. Certainly makes it interesting.
What are you expecting of Dominic Brazil tomorrow?
I think the worst thing happens with Dominic Brazil tomorrow is he comes out to have a fight.
Could go all wrong.
I think it goes all wrong the moment he feels Joshua's power. But he's 18 stone. You can't disregard someone of that size, and certainly someone who believes in himself. Even if he believes in himself wrongly, if he's got the confidence to attack, he's dangerous. Anyone that weighs that amount is dangerous. Heavyweight division, you're one punch away from a disaster. That's what makes every fight fascinating. What do I expect? I expect Joshua to knock him out.
We'll ask your opinion. Obviously, Chris Eubank Jr. is defending his British title against Tom Durran tomorrow, so that's got to happen regardless of whatever in the future. But the talks of the Golovkin fight are quickly gathering pace. It could be done within a week. What are your thoughts on him potentially taking on Golovkin?
I think it's a huge risk fight for Eubank. Fortunately, it's the fighter and his representation, in other words his father, that makes the decision on whether or not they want to take a fight. I would personally rather see that fight later, but I understand, because I was there when his dad took on Nigel Benn in a similar scenario where we were given no chance and Eubank won the fight, and I know Chris is confident that Junior can beat Golovkin. I'm not, but at the same time I will be first in queue to buy a ticket or turn on the pay-per-view. This is a money business, and that's a huge fight, and I think it shows terrific amount of balls for young Eubank Jr. to even be thinking about taking it on. If it happens, and it certainly looks if it could happen, we're in for a treat, and that's what boxing fans want, surely. They don't want to hear who's the favourite or who's not the favourite. They want to know, is the fight happening? We get too many fights in this country. Took 2 years to talk about Fred Crampton. We've been talking about Brooke Khan for 3 years. So many fights either don't happen or take much longer. Suddenly we're in a different scenario now. The money that's in England, the support of the fans, the pay-per-view audiences generate the type of money where fights can happen quicker. And Golovkin Eubank Jr. may be one of those.
Listen to Eddie. Eddie says that after this fight, if he comes for it, if they want it, it's there. He's delivered that part of it. So when it comes to it, do you believe that Team Eubank will take the fight?
It's a good question. Eddie's done his part. He's delivered the fight. I'm pretty sure, on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm 95% sure Golovkin wants the fight. I'm 55% sure that Eubank will take it. But prove me wrong. Sign.
Yeah. All right, Barry Hearn, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you after tomorrow night.
Look forward to it.
Thank you.